2,000 faithful from across the Diocese of Saginaw gathered today to honor and celebrate the establishment of the Diocese of Saginaw by Pope Pius XI in 1938.
I thought it was really cool, and I've never experienced anything like it, and I was surprised by a lot of people.
Bishop Joseph Cistone celebrated the 75th anniversary Mass inside the Saginaw Valley State University's Ryder Center. Those in attendance were greeted by a Latino band and musicians playing everything from steel drums to bagpipes. The worship space included the hand-carved crucifix that hung in the cathedral 75 years ago, as well as the commissioned oil painting of Our Lady of the Assumption.
Czytanie z dziejów apostolskich.
The rich heritage of the Church of Saginaw was reflected in both the music and readings. Bishop Cistone reminded the faith community gathered that the future of the diocese is literally in their hands.
While we reflect upon the past, our eyes must be fixed on the future of this great diocese. In particular, we must focus on our young people and be willing to sacrifice a desire to hold on to what was and commit ourselves to all that can be.
My favorite part about Mass today was Bishop Cistone's homily. He always gives a really good homily, and I can always relate it to myself, and it always shows me how God is present in my life.
Bishop Cistone also had the opportunity to welcome several special guests back to the Diocese of Saginaw.
We welcome back to Saginaw our own Bishop Joseph Adamick, Bishop Emeritus of the Diocese of Altoona, Johnstown. Bishop Adamick's roots were here in Saginaw, where he served a number of our parishes. Bishop Adamick, welcome home.
It's a wonderful thing to celebrate milestones, such as the 75th, and to celebrate the faith that has been so strong in this area, of which I was a part as pastor and assistant pastor, and just an ordinary person as well. It's great.
It was also an exciting homecoming for the 5th Bishop of Saginaw, Archbishop Robert Carlson, who now serves as Archbishop of St. Louis.
Well, it's wonderful to be here. This is a significant moment in the life of the Diocese of Saginaw, to be able to celebrate with Bishop Cistone and to see many of the people, priests and religious that I had the privilege of working with. Fun to come back. I saw a number of the priests last night, and things seem to be really, really good. Certainly I offer my prayers for all the blessings that this diocese has received, and my prayers as they march into the future.
Nearly 200 people made up the main choir, possibly the largest ever for the diocese. Each member practiced for days before the event to make it perfect.
It always comes together, even though there's so much practicing involved, but it's electric. You just feel so good, but exhausted too when it's done. So it was a great event.
I knew it would be a very powerful and uplifting celebration. So when I walked in downstairs, I peeked a little bit from up here. But you see all of these people, and I waved to them, and they waved back. And I knew they were happy to be there and happy to celebrate.
And carrying the same crozier Bishop Murphy carried in 1938, Bishop Cistone himself was moved by the celebration.
I just felt the power of the Lord present. I was happy to see so many of our priests and laity present, and I know it's a great opportunity for us to continue to move forward in the Spirit.